Welcome to Automophiliac, the channel where I look at all things automotive, particularly where I can share cars I want to buy, but don't because I have no money or space. Well, here we are, finally. After all these years of resisting, I saw a DeLorean for sale that I wanted. I've always appreciated the DMC-12. It's iconic with its stainless steel body and gullwing doors with their funky windows within a window. No need to mention the fact that this was the car used to create a time machine for the Back to the Future franchise, which essentially made it the car of every elder millennial's prepubescent dreams. As iconic as it is, as a production car, it's almost equally as infamous. Thrust in production, a little undercooked in its development, it never really lived up to the hype that was generated around it, nor the $25,000 base price printed on its window sticker. Chief among the problems, in my opinion, was the 2.85-liter V6, a joint venture between Peugeot, Renault, and Volvo, which produced about 130 horsepower and an equally unimpressive 162 foot-pounds of torque. This resulted in a car that could go from 0 to 60 in about 10.5 seconds with a 17.9 second quarter mile at 76.5 mile per hour, well short of the 88 miles per hour required for time travel. The lowly Chevrolet Citation X11, for reference, was faster on both of these measures. Not that anyone with taste would prefer the compact Chevy, but a car of the DeLorean Zero sports car pretense and price point in the early 1980s should be as fast as it looks, and it simply wasn't. However, after DMC folded, another company sifted through the ashes of the old venture and created a new DMC which caters to owners and enthusiasts. One of the products of this new DMC was the availability of a Stage 2 upgrade for the 2.85-liter. This included work on the heads, a new camshaft, exhaust, and a few other goodies to bump up the output to a more respectable 215 horsepower. This figure is more in line with what the car was originally going to have. Having watched a few videos of others driving cars with the Stage 2 upgrade, it's easy to see that it's a noticeable improvement over the original in terms of power and acceleration. Which brings us to today's subject car, which was listed for auction on Bring a Trailer earlier this March. So, why do I want this particular DeLorean Stage 2? Now that the car actually goes halfway as good as it looks, it becomes instantly more desirable in my books. It's the proverbial getting your cake and eating it too. This particular car has some funky stripes applied to it too, and normally this garish display of decal modification would be a no-go for me. However, I think these suit the car. The listing for the auction says they are Hot Wheels inspired, and that seems pretty accurate to me. The car looks exactly like someone supersized a toy from the 1980s and takes that nostalgia train right back to when I was a little kid seeing Doc Brown's Time Machine for the first time. Everything cool had stripes, and the word turbo emblazoned on it. This car parallels that aesthetic perfectly, in my opinion. And if that wasn't enough, there's a replica hoverboard in the back. Unfortunately, I only learned about this car a day or so after the bidding ended. Not that it would have mattered, though, since it sold for $47,250, which is a bit out of my league, to say the least. So what do you think? Does this car finally make up for all of the original shortcomings? How about those stripes? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and look for me on Instagram at @automophiliac. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more cool car content. And don't forget to ding that bell to be notified when new videos drop. That's all for now. Thanks again. TTFN.